So, morning guys, welcome to the pump house. It is post pump, and we'll get a reviewing of the bench that I used during the lockdown phase. I know we are slowly coming out of it, and by the sounds of it, it is going to be slow. So, we'll get a reviewing of this bench, which is the HopSport brand. Now, it's a multifunctional bench. We've got front pad there, which I'll show you shortly. We've got some bars there for bench. And we've also got the back leg extensions, which I'll show you. Or at least show the attachments. What I'll do is find some pictures online of the whole thing put together. Although I do legs, I'll get that in there. I don't particularly use the back there, more for the fact of the room that I've got, although I could bring it out over here. Our usual reviewer, Froggy, he's gone off for a few days to visit his folks on the lily pad, so he's stuck with me rocking the rather long lockdown hair, but hey, I'm going to go with it. So we'll dive in and I'll give you a review of this bench, which is a great little bench in my opinion. Okay, I hope that's a decent angle. Bend down, you can see me okay. So, review this bench, put the attachments on, front and the top. I'll show you the ones for the back for the leg extension, but I think, as I mentioned, I don't particularly use that. I do legs, but not on this machine. It's more for bench, fly, and preacher curl at the front, and stability for sort of rows, one-arm rows. So, put the front bit on, see how we go. Jake's here. Alright, Jake. Doing a set. So, we've got front bit. It's easy on, easy off. Normal hole kind of function. He says we're in. I'll just show you the locking nut. Pretty good. So obviously top bit goes in the hole, screw in, which is good, nice and tight. There we go, you can locate a hole, screw it all the way in, and you've got a nice little preacher bench curl pad. I'm just going to sort the dog out. 3, 2, 1, back in the room. So next we've got the uprights for bench, so we'll just put those on. So as you can see, you've got a nice little bit of metal, nice little clip that locks it in place, and then there's a screw at the back that doubly locks it in place, so it's nice and secure. Now I'll just show you. They do go up a little further, probably, in fact I won't show you because I know they don't. They do go up further. It's got like 3 or 4 holes. Again, I'll get some pictures and put them on the video, and hopefully stick a link down below so where you can get. I think it's Amazon, I can't quite remember where it was from. But they do go up sort of yay high, but not enough for squat is the only thing. You're kind of a power lifter you're going to struggle. This is more for bodybuilding. So got the struts on, got this pad on. So as you can see, I'm 6'2", and I did get this specifically because it was longer. In fact, so longer than some of the other ones I did look at. And we'll go pad to pad, just over 4 foot, 4 foot 5, 4 foot 5. So it's also wider here, which again, for what I wanted for, is ideal. So 6'2", I needed something that's a little bit longer than your average bench. So we come here, up, that bit, up, over. In fact, I'll put the bar on so you can see it a little bit better. Now that's a 20 bar. I've had 105, so it's 20 kilo bar. I've had 105 kilos on here, and it is stable enough. So it depends what your weight is. You know, if you're going to 120, 130 and above, you might want to look at a proper or a bit more sturdy, like a mirror fit kind of squat rack or bench and rack setup. Obviously that's at more cost, but if you're around, I don't know, anywhere up to maybe 120, I'd feel comfortable in terms of it resting on here once it's fully locked in properly, as tight as it'll go. So as you can see, 6'2", it's a good position. And in. My only niggle I like a bench and sort of rack setup where you can just slam it back so you know it's in and it just slides down in its resting position. This let's go in here. As you can see there, if you're not careful or you're fatigued, you do have to spend an extra second or two and make sure it gets in the right position there. So if you're struggling with the weight, it's a bit too much on, or you're fatigued, or you're just feeling Olympic, you're either not going to get it in or you're going to get it over and it's going to go straight back. Believe, it's nearly happened to me once or twice. Just something to consider. Depends again what you're lifting, whether you like the style of slam back and slide down or hook in. You know, if it's low weight, 60 to 80, you're probably going to be all right. But if you're going heavy, without a spotter is the main issue. If you haven't got a spotter and you can't, obviously in lockdown. Just something to consider. So, right over it. How about that then? That's the bench aspect. Got the pad. We'll get a tiny weight, just for ease. So obviously in the seated position, you can go down, preacher curl. Do with a bar, spider curl. That's quite handy. It's relatively quick and easy and painless to take on and off. You can use the bench. You can bench whilst that's on, so you don't have to take it out every time you need to bench. But if you are taller, it gives you a bit more space. So yeah, good. Right, just take a walk around this little bench. So here's a little walk around. You obviously, when you do preacher, spider, can rest, especially the bar, rest it on there. And when you're not using it, you can use that little hook there to stow some. You know, if you've got a small bar, it's not massively sturdy. You know, I won't put 100 on there, but if you've got a 20 bar, something like that, 20 or 30 on, you can do the spider curls off it and then store the bar in there if you want to. The padding is very good, very thick, decent, nothing wrong with that at all. Same on here, nice stitching. The design's pretty cool. That's obviously the screw lock, locks it in place, various height positions. Again, I think you've got 4 on each, sort of 4 on that, and 4 positions on here. So it does go up on the incline, so it goes straight up vertical. So if you're doing shoulder press and you like to do it vertical, or you can notch it back one, so you've got that range of motion on the bench. I like to do flies at a slight angle. Again, I'll find a picture or two and post them within this video, so that shows you a little bit more. I'm not sure what they are. Jake don't know either, do you, Jake? No. Not sure what these are, if I'm honest. Now, I didn't realise the other day, you've got some dip bars at the back. So again, if you put these to highest position, maybe up here somewhere. Yeah, that's not really working, is it? But yeah, put it at the highest position, you can dip off there, which I've not tried yet. I'm going to try that. So I didn't even see those. You've got, this is a 2-inch bar. What we've got there. You've got down here what I assume is space for a 1-inch bar. And then, like I said, I'll get the attachments out so you can see, but there's the sort of fly pulley that you can hook up some leg attachments, and you can also do, I think it's overhead tries. I'm going to lay the attachments out now and we'll have a bit better idea and picture of what we've got, so I can't remember. So these are all the attachments, come in a nice little pack. Go over here, you attach that to the back, and you can see potentially how that's going to work. Got the bar, as you're looking at it to the right, down here, that holds a weight, and once you've put this bar in, again using the 4-hole system, and rigged it up, you can sit to the rear and do some leg extensions. You've got these 2 bars here. Again, the weights go on these little bars. Now I have tried this. in fact, that's what they're for. I've remembered. I think they're the stops. So when you hook those two bars using these holes, or that hole, that's a fly. I like to do just 3 manual flies, but that's the fly bar you can actually put on. Using these 2 bits as well, if I remember rightly. Again, I will find some pictures of the full unit set up so you can see a bit better. There is a V pulley, like a strong material V pulley for the overhead tries. I think that's in my bag, my gym bag, but I'm sure I can find a picture of it. So yeah, those are all the attachments. So with that and this, it's a brilliant little bench for your home setup. Can't quite remember what the price was. I will find it out and put a link where you can find it and purchase it. I know we're slowly coming out of lockdown, but there's a lot of people decided not to go back to the gym and set up at home. I'm still undecided. So although I've got all this weight here, it is on loan at the moment. I've only got the little bits at the end of the left there, and I do need a bit of weight, to be fair, so we'll see. But for a beginner, it's a brilliant little bench, I have to say. Again, Jake's here, HopSport, that is, HopSport bench. So that's all from me, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Jake says thanks. Jake. Oof. If you like the video, like, subscribe, drop us a comment, drop us a share, send it to someone who's thinking of setting up the home gym. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll put some links in to various socials if you want to have a look, and hopefully I'll get a link to the bench itself, so at least you've got one place you can actually buy it. Stock depending, so obviously that's the issue in these times. It's alright having the money, but it's the firms having the stock. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.